Hello, so I'm going to be showing you how to use Google Sheets to create a meal planning sheet. What you would do is you'd have two tabs on the bottom. You have weekly meals and recipes. For weekly meals, fill out Monday through Sunday, and then breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and you can type in what you have for each day. You can see I put leftovers on certain days. If you're doing a good meal plan, you make leftovers so you can have for lunch the next day. Let's see. So once you have your meal planning sheet, you would go down to recipes, and this is kind of where it's going to take the most time to do. Is you want to fill out your entire recipes list with your ingredients, the quantity for that recipe that each ingredient needs. So for example, you see I have pizza rolls, the ingredients needed, the honey barbecue slow cooker chicken wings. So it has all the ingredients here, including the quantity and the unit that we're using. And when I say a pack of croissants, I mean the actual package that it would come into. You can also see there's tablespoons, teaspoons, other things that will help with that. Notice on, instead of using fractions on the on here, I use decimals. That's going to help the sheet to calculate a lot easier than actually doing fractions. So make sure you use that to do. So, and you want to keep your units labeled as they should be. So again, with the decimals, make sure you have that added. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to show you how are you going to make your grocery list based on the ingredients that you need for your menu. So you're going to go to Data, and you're going to click on Pivot Table. Pivot table is going to be where you calculate your information. So you're going to go over to the right where it says enter the data. So what data are you going to use? Well, you'll go back to your table, go down to recipes or whatever your tab was, and you're going to click on ingredients, quantity, and unit. And these three things are going to be needed so you make sure that you get the right amount of ingredients that you need for each recipe. So you click those, and then you'll go ahead and go back. You'll go to OK. And then once you have that, we're going to click, we're going to create our rows. You can do it rows or columns. As you see, when I click on columns to ingredients, it makes a very long column here, and that's kind of hard to read. So we'll go ahead and create rows so it's visually easier to read here. So you're going to add ingredients, you're going to add quantity, and you're going to add the unit so that we have all three of those there. So you can see here it shows every item, and it is listed in alphabetical order so you can kind of see everything that you need. If you notice, it has all the items in the decimals, and also notice that we can add our total. So earlier I had one of my recipes called for 3 eggs and another recipe called for 6 eggs. So what I want to do is I want to show that added up so that I can easily make sure I get the right amount of items. So I'm going to go to values on the right hand side, and I'm going to click on quantity, and I'm going to summarize it. I'm going to change it to sum, which means that I'm going to add all of the total items that I need for each ingredient. And you can see when I do that down here on the bottom, it changes to 9. So it's adding the total items that I need. This is very, very helpful when you are having a lot of recipes that call for the same ingredients. Okay, so we have our total ingredients, quantity, and there's a lot of different ways. You can make the font bigger, you can make it visually appealing. This is just a very simplified form of showing you how you create your meal plan, how you have your recipes, and how you would be able to calculate to easily identify what you need for your things. And you can even change it up With your data, you could, if let's say I only want to find out what I need for my pizza rolls, or if I want to find out what I need for 4 meals, you easily just go back into the pivot form, just change what data you're using, and you click OK, and you go back and see what you need, what ingredients you need. So you can easily change what you need for your groceries. So you have your weekly meal spreadsheet, easy to fill in. And like I said, leftovers are a big thing for me, so it's easy to remember to do. And then you have your recipes, and like I said, this is going to be the most time consuming, is just filling in all of those ingredients that you need for your leftovers, or I'm sorry, for your meals, but this is going to be something that would be a running sheet that you would always have available. All right, thank you for watching.